So most of the presidents that have been around only pardon at the end of their presidency. Trump is very unusual to pardon in the first term, and in the first year he even did it. Remember Joe Arpaio, and then I forget a couple of the other ones. We could probably Google them all. But these ones surprise me, and I'm still waiting for Manafort and for Michael Flynn. So I thought those were going to be what was here today. But listen to this. He issued full pardons for 5 criminals who served sentences on charges including drug trafficking, weapons sales, illegal gambling. What? Those seem so weird. Okay, so there's Richard Bubala, Roy Wayne McKeever, Rodney Takumi, Michael Tedesco, and Charlie Chalmer Lee Williams. So the crimes were more than 20 years ago. Bubala pled guilty to improper use of federal property for transferring auto equipment to the town of Milltown, Indiana. He was convicted of using a telephone to distribute marijuana. So, that one I kind of get because they gave really long sentences. Takumi was arrested while working in an illegal gambling parlor. He was convicted for drug trafficking and fraud from a drug crime. He was an airport baggage handler and crimes related to theft of firearms from checked luggage. Okay, so I don't get the pardon for that one at all. But anyway, it said after careful review of the files of each of the individuals, President Trump concluded they were entirely deserving of executive clemency. And then they get their rights to vote back and their right to bear arms. So when someone was dealing with illegal weapons and whatever you call it, I can't even believe that would be a pardon. So again, I'm surprised at these, but you're reading it right where it says he commuted the sentences of 2 people for nonviolent first offense. One had 5 young children at home and a wife with terminal cancer. So that's really sweet. This other one said convicted of possession of synthetic cannabis, I don't even know how to say that, with intent to distribute. So the problem with those is they kill people. And those are the ones that were killing people from China. So I can't understand this pardon at all. It said he was operating a business importing the drugs from China and Hong Kong and selling them in the United States. That would seem to be one that would be, life in prison rather than not than getting out. And then his release was supported by lawmakers from Democratic U.S. Representative Hakeem Jeffries to Republican Mark Meadows. The others involved Ted Sewell, an Arkansas man accused of participating in a bribery scheme to boost Medicaid payments to his company. Again, very surprising. So they don't tell us enough about it. This is the problem with these stories. It might be that they had a very small role or there was somebody else or something. But again, I was waiting for the 2 main pardons that should be happening, which would be Michael Flynn and Paul Manafort. And I don't always understand what they're doing, and we'll have to keep our eyes on this. But the one other good thing is that he's actually using his pardon power in the first term, which is great because there's been many people, and even more than these 5, that need to be pardoned for things that happened under Obama and under past presidents when their sentences were way too long. But again, I'm very surprised at these 5 because they just don't seem like they should all be pardoned. And I would love the rest of the story so that I could tell you what it is. And I hope we get it. Thank you.